Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back to another look at an early access game. And this time we have a new game by my good friend David from Digital Games, Triple Trouble Dino Edition. Now this game is one that he developed alongside his son, and it is an interesting take on the match 3 type of game. Now it is a simple game, but he's added quite a few little touches to add a little bit of longevity and replay value to the game. Now there is the standard mode of play where you just simply have to match three dinosaur cards of a certain colour. And there are 3 different difficulties, so ranging from something for a younger gamer all the way up to a more experienced player. You can also play multiplayer, and I'll show you a little bit more of that later on in the review. And finally, this game also has an in-game store. Now before you run away in terror, this is a really clever implementation of in-game currency. As you play the game, you will earn in-game currency, and it is only used in the game. So there is no pay-to-win mechanics, and everything that you purchase in this game is of a cosmetic nature. So songs, skins, colours, all of that, it just enhances the look of the game. So a very good use of in-game stores, and one thing that the Digital Games does very well. So let's jump in and have a bit of a look at the game, and I'll let you know what I think. Now what we're looking at here is the first game mode, which is the time attack. Now in time attack your goal is simple. What you want to do is match the correct coloured cards against the background. So green cards with a green background, red cards with a red background, and so on and so forth. Now this is deceptively simple, but you will make a lot of mistakes, and it's very easy to slip up and select the wrong colour. And if you do make one mistake, you do have to start all over again. So you want to try and get your score as high as possible so that you can make it onto the leaderboard. And there are a few people playing. There's quite a few people on that leaderboard, including me. And you can also get some in-game currency each time you play this. The in-game currency can be used to buy some extra skins, some songs, and so forth. I select the wrong button. And here you can see, you'll be able to see the leaderboard. Of course, I'm ranked 23, so that's not too bad. But yeah, when you finish a game, you'll be able to use some of this currency to buy extra stuff in the in-game store. So we're going to have a look at the second mode of play, which is the boss battle. Now what we're looking at here is the boss battle mode. In this mode you expand on the match 3 mechanics we saw previously by having an AI boss you need to fight against. And you can beat them by getting your score higher than theirs before the time runs down to 0. Now you want to try and do that by getting your multiplier up. You get a higher multiplier for your score by getting the correct matches multiple times. The higher your multiplier, the more damage you'll do when you hit them with an attack. And this is actually quite challenging. And younger players are probably going to struggle to be able to beat the boss consistently. Thankfully, I've had a little bit of practice at this, and I seem to be doing quite well in this match. Now, I wanted to show you something else, because I was very surprised to learn that this game has an element of machine learning. For those of you who don't know, machine learning allows a computer to adapt to your playstyle by learning on the fly. Now, the machine learning will record your friends and other profiles' playstyle, and then you can essentially play against those. So it's almost like playing against your friend by using their playing statistics to craft a model for the computer to follow. As you can see here, we're basically playing against another person in the leaderboard, which is fantastic. And this is very early days at the moment, But I think it's very impressive that Digital Games were able to implement machine learning in their game. It's a very hard thing to implement, especially for such a small development team. So yeah, definitely one that I think you guys should have a look at. Have a play around with the machine learning. I've played against a few profiles, and some of them are vastly superior to me. As you can see, I'm getting trounced by this player. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the giveaway next, and while we do that, I'm going to show you a little bit of the multiplayer. I've drafted my special friend Mr. Bobbles again to play against me, and we're going to discuss the giveaway in a little bit more detail. Alright, well, it wouldn't be a proper review unless I had my resident QA expert Mr. Bobbles test the game out with me. And we are playing the multiplayer of Triple Trouble Dino Edition, the Versus mode. And I'm happy to report Mr. Bobbles gives this game the rubber stamp of approval. So we had a lot of fun trying this out, and the multiplayer is very challenging and it can be very competitive as well. Now, while we have a look at this, I wanted to talk about the giveaway. Now, Digital Games has been kind enough to reach out to me and offer 5 copies of Triple Trouble Dino Edition to give away to a lucky viewer. All you have to do to be in the running to get a copy of this game is to leave me a comment with your name and your email address so I can get in contact with you. I'm going to select 5 viewers at random, and I'm going to send out a copy of this game. Now, this game is on the Microsoft Store, so you will need a Microsoft account. It is on the PC, but if you do want a copy of this game, again, all I need is your name and your email address, and after a few weeks, when we have enough responses, I'll send out a copy of the game to the lucky winners. So definitely one to try out. If you want a free game, send me those details, and hopefully you'll be one of the lucky winners. Now, I wanted to mention Digital Games' other title, Space End Traders. Space End Traders is another family-friendly game aimed at young children and at families, and if you enjoyed what you saw today, you may want to check out Space End Traders as well. I also did a review on this a while ago, so if you're interested, go and look that up, and that will give you an indication if you want to have a look and get that game too. Big thank you to Digital Games, and hopefully we will see more of their work in future, and hopefully you guys will be one of the lucky winners. Thanks to everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy this review, and hopefully we'll see more from Digital Games in future. As always, if you're feeling kind, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the game so far. Until next time, Skill Incarnate out.